Observing as I did the breakdown into complete civil disorder on the part of the education graduates and their families and Centennial Auditorium staff, I'd just like to repeat Dean Reynolds' entreaty for those associated with law degrees this afternoon of decorum and applause at the end. Should also say that whatever authority we had over the law graduates or their families, if any, ended when we approved your marks 2 weeks ago. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Law, I present to you these scholars and ask that you confer upon them the degree Bachelor of Laws. I present to you Misty Spring Alexander. If you do cheer, cheer good and in between the introductions. Michelle Estelle Baldwin. Michael Bauer. Errol Wayne Benedict with distinction. Jessie Clarisse Bidens. Paul Leonard Clemens. Marianne Alice Virginia Chuck Davies with great distinction. Jillian Marie Drennan. Jeanette Ruth Fafard. Jacqueline Renee Francis. Joel Patrick Friesen. Joel Sean Gauthier with great distinction. Jamie Michael Hammersmith. Jeffrey Mark Howe. Jiangfeng Jiang. Aurora Melina Johansson. Rael Lynn Johnson. Jeffrey Kelton Kenyon. Christopher Allen Lavier. Stephanie Doris Ann LeBlanc with great distinction. Dusty Lee Mack with distinction. William Taylor McKinnon with distinction. Karen Marie Makahoniak with distinction. Suzanne Marie Mannery. Lena McAlinden. Zoe Astrid Oxall with great distinction. Valerie Ann Quinton. Suzanne Marie Reed. Tony Lynn Rempel. Brent Michael Robinson with great distinction. James Michael Rozowski with distinction. Ryan Robert Shabelsky. Christopher Scott Shearett. Bradley Raymond Sherville with distinction. Sarah Christine Tollefson. Adam Randall Tue. Crystal Lynn Van Howie. Tyler Joseph Wake with distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, platform guests, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Laws from the College of Law. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you this scholar and ask that you confer upon him the degree of Master of Laws. Bradley Sean Belmar. Ladies and gentlemen, platform guests, please join me in congratulating our recipient of the degree of Master of Laws from the College of Graduate Studies and Research.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars and ask that you confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Paul Henry Becker. Elaine Holtz. Family and friends, please join me in congratulating these two recipients of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from the College of Graduate Studies and Research.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the faculties, I ask you to grant the degrees and certificates in absentia to those students whose names appear in the printed program and who were not able to be present today.
At the request of the faculties, I authorize these degrees and certificates be granted.
Would Kevin Riffle please come forward? Kevin Riffle is the spring winner of the Most Distinguished Graduate in Education and the Saskatchewan Teachers Federation Prize. Kevin is graduated from Montmartre High School, where he excelled academically and in sports. He has always taken a keen interest in learning as well as helping others learn. His chosen teaching areas are chemistry, mathematics, and computer science. His internship cooperating teacher stated the following: Kevin would be a valuable addition to any school staff. From the onset of the internship, Kevin proved to be a very competent and conscientious teacher. By balancing the needs of the individual student and those of the class, Kevin created an environment in which the students feel comfortable and safe to take risks. Kevin has made many valuable life experiences upon which he was able to draw to enrich his students' learning experience. Kevin's effectiveness as a professional was enhanced by the personal rapport that he developed with his students. Kevin is a very sincere person who took a genuine interest in the welfare of his students, and they respected the time that he invested in them to ensure that they experienced success in and out of the classroom. Kevin and his wife are currently busy raising their two children, Taylin, 2.5 years old, and Evan, 10 months old. Kevin hopes to find a permanent teaching job very soon. Please join me in congratulating Kevin. We wish you and your family an abundance of success.
Could Zoe Oxel join us on the stage? Zoe Oxel is the recipient of the Thomas Dedrick Brown Prize and Gold Medal in Law for 2006. Where to begin? Zoe Oxel has been a special student at our law school, a special student in so many ways. Joining us after having completed graduate studies in international development and years of very distinguished service with leading international development authorities and agencies, Zoe came to our law school at a slightly older age than most of our students, and at a time when she and her spouse were ready to start a family. I mention this because it will interest you to know that during the time that Zoe Oxel achieved her distinguished academic record at our law school, she gave birth to and with her spouse has been raising 2 very young children. And what an academic record. In a graduating class, for which I have great affection and admiration, a very distinguished graduating class, Zoe Oxel has excelled. The list of her awards and prizes is embarrassingly long, and we do not have the time to recount them all here. Though I would like to note one, she won 2 prizes in professional responsibility last year, awarded by one of our best professors and our most demanding ones, me. Indeed, and knowing that I say this in the presence of many very distinguished graduates and some past gold medalists, and acknowledging that we at our law school are renowned for our stinginess with respect to our marks, something regularly I'm reminded of by the students, I am proud to tell you that Zoe Oxel has achieved one of the most outstanding academic records in the history of our law school. As you have already heard, she has been selected to clerk with the recently appointed Supreme Court of Canada Judge Marshall Rothstein, though some have speculated that other distinguished candidates closer to home may have been appointed and have been Zoe's employer. A final observation, Zoe has already begun her professional training in the bar admission course in Ontario and will be in class in Ottawa at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. She will be returning tonight on the red-eye flight. She has made a wonderful gesture, making an extraordinary effort to be here with us, to enable us to honor her in this and many other ways, and to honor us with her presence. I present to you our 2006 gold medalist in law, Zoe Oxel.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. President, platform participants, graduates, and guests. As President of the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association, it is my pleasure to recognize the class of 2006 as graduates and welcome each of you as new members to the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association. As you walked across the stage today, remember that graduation does not signal the end of your relationship with the university, but rather the beginning of your new and lifelong role as a member of the larger university community of alumni. You now have the responsibility to ensure that a degree from the University of Saskatchewan will always be a source of great pride, a sign of integrity, and a hallmark of excellence. You join a group of distinguished people, some publicly recognized, some successful in more private ways, but all of whom understand and value their University of Saskatchewan education. Preserving the value of your degree depends, in part, on your continued involvement with this excellent institution. Your Alumni Association provides an important link between you and this university. This link can build your career. It can help maintain lifelong friendships with all the people you've met during your time as a student. I urge you to connect with U of S alumni whenever possible. Build strong alliances and partnerships in your community around the world. The U of S Alumni Association applauds and sincerely appreciates your hard work and outstanding accomplishments to date. Indeed, your success is our success. I urge you to keep us informed of your future accomplishments so that we can celebrate them together. Congratulations and welcome to the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association.
This brings our convocation ceremony to a close. But before we do, I would like to thank a number of people. First of all, Glenn Gillis and the University Wind Orchestra. Our vocalists, Dolores Sand and Clinton Hagel. Our signer for today, Delora McCaffrey. Elders Alma and Simon K. Wehat. And of course, all of the many people involved in putting on this afternoon's ceremony. I would like to remind the graduates and their families of the receptions which will follow. Education reception will be held in the Grand Circle lobby, and the College of Law reception will be held in the main floor lobby. Finally, to today's graduates. As you came across the stage this afternoon, I admitted you to the convocation of our university, and I would like to add my own personal congratulations on your academic achievements and to extend to you my best wishes for future success. Today, as you've been told, you become members of a proud and strong organization, one that boasts a membership of over 119,000 people, which includes leaders in every walk of life, quite literally around the world. I'm talking about the alumni of the University of Saskatchewan. Today, you join those alumni. The University of Saskatchewan has been an important part of your life. It has provided you with the opportunity to receive a post-secondary education. It's given you a head start in life. Take the University of Saskatchewan with you. As you encounter life's opportunities, keep the university at your side. Remember it for what it has offered you. Urge your friends and family to consider attending the University of Saskatchewan. I encourage you to participate in alumni events and functions. Continue to be part of university life through the Alumni Association. Would you please now rise and join in the singing of God Save the Queen?